Do you have any go-to grounding techniques? Please leave a comment below. Chapter 9. Keeping Friendships Alive. Consistency is key. How to maintain relationships despite busy schedules and life changes. As men grow older, life inevitably becomes busier. Careers evolve, family obligations increase, and personal goals shift, often pushing friendships to the back burner. However, the key to keeping friendships alive lies in consistency. Even with hectic schedules, it is possible to nurture meaningful relationships with some simple, consistent efforts. One way to maintain connections is by setting aside regular time for friends. Whether it's a monthly phone call, a bi-weekly coffee date, or a yearly trip together, consistency helps ensure that friendships don't fade into the background. It's important to remember that you don't have to make grand gestures to show you care. Sometimes a simple message or short conversation can make a significant difference in keeping the relationship strong. In today's digital age, staying connected doesn't always require being in the same place physically. Technology makes it possible to keep in touch no matter how far apart you may be. Video calls, text messages, and even social media interactions can help you stay connected. The important thing is to make those efforts consistently rather than waiting for the perfect moment to reconnect. Another critical aspect of maintaining friendships is understanding that relationships need care even when life becomes chaotic. If you have a busy period, it's okay to let your friends know you're overwhelmed. Open communication ensures they understand why you may be less available and reassures them that the relationship is still important to you. This honesty strengthens the friendship by allowing both sides to navigate the challenges together. It's also important to remember that quality time doesn't always have to involve spending hours together. Small gestures such as sending a funny meme, sharing an article of interest, or checking in briefly go a long way in reminding your friends that you're thinking of them. Overcoming drift, how to reconnect with old friends and rebuild lost connections. Life changes, people change, and sometimes friendships begin to drift. Whether it's because of a new job, a move, family changes, or simply the busyness of life, many men experience periods where they lose touch with close friends. The good news is that even though friendships may have drifted, it's possible to reconnect and rebuild lost connections. The first step is recognizing that it's okay to have periods of disconnection. Friendships evolve, and sometimes life gets in the way. The important thing is not to let guilt or embarrassment prevent you from reaching out. Often, the other person feels the same way but is also unsure of how to start the conversation again. When reaching out to an old friend, start by being honest and open about the distance. Acknowledge that life got in the way and express your desire to reconnect. A simple message such as, "It's been a while. I've been thinking about you and would love to catch up," can go a long way in breaking the ice. It's important not to pressure your friend into immediately re-establishing the same level of closeness. Instead, approach the conversation with the intention of rebuilding the friendship gradually. One way to reignite the connection is to plan an activity that you both enjoy. Whether it's grabbing a beer, attending a sports event, or hiking, doing something together that you both find enjoyable can create a natural space for conversation and reconnection. If in-person meetings aren't possible, consider initiating a virtual chat or sending a message to check in. Sometimes, the simple act of saying, "I miss our talks," can open the door to a deeper conversation. Another way to overcome drift is by reflecting on the value of the friendship and why you want to reconnect. Was it because you shared a particular experience? Were your conversations always honest and supportive? Identifying the core of what made the relationship special can help you reconnect in a meaningful way and remind both you and your friend of the bond you once shared. Finally, be patient. Friendships that have drifted may need time and effort to rebuild. Don't expect things to be exactly the same as before, but with a little work and understanding, the bond can grow again, often in a deeper and more mature form. The role of communication in long-lasting friendships, the importance of regular check-ins, meaningful conversations, and shared experiences. Effective communication is the foundation of any strong relationship, and friendships are no exception. For friendships to remain strong over time, it's essential to regularly check in, have meaningful conversations, and share experiences. These interactions help build trust, deepen emotional connections, and ensure that both friends feel valued and heard. Regular check-ins are a simple yet powerful way to maintain a friendship. Checking in doesn't have to be an elaborate gesture. A text asking, "How's everything going with work?" or "How's the family?" shows that you're thinking of your friend and care about their well-being. These small, consistent interactions let your friend know that the friendship remains important to you even if you don't see each other as often as you'd like. Beyond routine check-ins, meaningful conversations are vital for building long-lasting connections. It's easy to fall into the trap of small talk, but deep conversations about personal experiences, dreams, and challenges create emotional intimacy in a friendship. Don't be afraid to talk about topics like mental health, fears, or personal struggles. These conversations allow friends to support each other in a meaningful way and help strengthen the bond between you. Additionally, shared experiences are crucial to keeping friendships alive. Whether it's a weekend getaway, a hobby you both enjoy, or a memorable moment you share together, these experiences become the building blocks of lasting memories. Doing things together, rather than just talking about doing them, creates opportunities for connection that go beyond surface-level exchanges. Planning activities that allow for genuine bonding is key to maintaining the friendship. It could be as simple as trying a new sport together, volunteering for a cause, or attending a mutual interest group. The experiences you share become part of the friendship story and provide a foundation for future interactions. The role of communication also includes being honest and direct when conflicts or misunderstandings arise. Healthy friendships are built on mutual respect, which means addressing issues when they come up rather than letting resentment build. Having the courage to speak openly and resolve conflicts ensures that friendships remain strong and resilient over time. Moving forward, keeping friendships alive takes effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. By prioritizing consistency, overcoming drift, and fostering open communication, men can maintain and strengthen their friendships no matter what life throws their way. As you move forward, remember that friendships are dynamic, evolving relationships. They require ongoing care, understanding, and a commitment to mutual support. The next chapter will explore how friendships can become even more meaningful when they extend beyond your immediate circle, offering opportunities for growth and broader connections.